All you gotta do is think about it.
All right.
It ain't rocket science.
Yeah, nah, so let's try this. Mark your bets, sharks or jets. His bark mark targets where the barnacles nest. They burrow deep under the carnivore's flesh without a trace. Carnival games, try to shoot the star out of a space. Come double fist the mock with gas lockbox your passes. Tune up the ballooning for high noon saloony antics. Walk off with a thumbs up and a stuffed bullwinkle trinket. Pull twinkle at the moss struck baby sockets for a day. Yeah, that's the ticket. Yeah, that's the pipe dream. A hitter one-on-one bitch pics. Living guilt trips for the fan base, family picnics. Whose handshake carried with it? Y'all inspire me. It's an honor to meet you. Now it's randomly fantasy beef stew. That's panicky preschool. That's keep your sight Pikachu and he's poking Pinocchio beaver. When Big Brother watching me holler back while he flavor. Now we need geezers. Brittle pedibult sank. Wishing he could restitch the images when the kinescope cranked. He couldn't, you can't. I'm more than two lamp and a mongoloid loyalty clause and a gun did got busy ambiance. That's laser face megalosaurus, scissor tongue lifted, leave money merce ramble, printmatic hanger blockhead and Bobby Fox. And the bam only begins with the last two bars he drops. Add the chrome bangs, I'll rewrite heavy metal parking lot. That's why these grapevines can pop shit to me all day. I only kick these fucking doors down to make sure the crew okay. Like food on a plate, thread on a back, kicks on a pallet, and rock the bells without clown shoes. Fried those tickets or mallets. While the bearded ladies won goldfish from the ping pong court challenge. Two like girls and misconstrued the lucky buck floaters for talent. It's sad, really. Okay, I'm over it. Smolder over composure models like smoke over soldier nostrils. 3D bifocal goggle broke over catwalkers. There must have been something up in that Long Island tap water. Grew up with rinse towards a Hoover, then this frisky sissy poodle pack oozing that hollow Huda Mac back ace to back in junior rap. Isn't it strange how it's a fad to bite your idols when the whole reason you like them is because their shit wasn't recycled? Cold pigeonhole ain't stop like he ain't heard it. That's no burden. Need attention, better dress them diversions like stripping nurses. Kid the cult is thick and media's the sacrificial virgin. Purging little man behind curtain opinions. This is perfect. I'm just like y'all. Living low pro to paycheck. And the landlord hollers, they hit the drum on the tape deck, rockin' radio. Every success smidgen he harness parts with risk and sick with it, clicking in perfect working ratio. No frisky at a dot name blame for sneaky plots with elevated rung placement to rob from deep-rooted jealousy issues. You cute a raging bull and every do is paid in full. With that I forget all you motherfuckers that fail to pull. Why? Well, what's really good? Not a candy pedal backwards for a hacker's filthy looks. Hodgepodge phenomenon of it's available in rubber stamp form. Hogwash, carry, clamp, norm. Where the space cake baker, order up, Herbert's pacemaker, and vacate personal space in relation to face raker. Built an Einstein Rosen bridge to 88 with Lincoln logs and bobby pins. Probably when I was his friend slept on a poppy stem. Horseback 60 MPH, one hand rolling tobacco badly, but it burns out cavalry of concerned worms for mayor. But you'll find the whiskey in a penny. Right, I got a clear flicking a lock and sucking off Yeti. With a knee-jerk response to his budgetary woes. He's hooky out the institution's Huckleberry mold. Style left out of Herman Rourke, that margin mark. Star mark, smacks you to slap a martyr heart. Tracking a lacquer garter belt. This is Six Flags definitive jokes, baby. We like love it or leave it out your holler box now. Cripple a kitten if a kitten is a culprit. You're spilling insignificant free holus. Yeah.
No.
Check. Who is
fit is pugilist, running through the cruiser with. Choosing knowing who to pick, loving how we do the shit. You a mess, be the click, moving to the future tip. Rockin' steady like all our predecessors that used to rip. Who the fit is pugilist, running through the cruiser with. Choosing knowing who to pick, loving how we do the shit. You a mess, be the click, righteously maneuver quick. Rockin' steady like all our predecessors that used to rip. The time allotted, I plotted a methodical product. Some biological logic with a shot of robotics. Combine exotic with common knowledge of thought harmonics. With sonic sonnets hitting harder than the strongest tonics. The hydroponics that I've ingested at my discretion provide the promise of less intention, relieve depression. Proceed the session, indeed I'm feeding your need depression. The scene with lessons on supreme MC and beat digestion. Underrated, well awaited, hella jaded, delegated, celebrated, elevated, barely made it, jealous hated. Be deleted, defeated, beat it, leave it alone. Relinquish the throne, my team is heated on the microphone. Who the fit is pugilist, running through the cruiser with. Chooses knowing who to pick, loving how we do the shit. You a mess, be the click, moving to the future tip. Rockin' steady like all the predecessors that used to rip. Who the fit is pugilist, running through the cruiser with. Chooses knowing who to pick, loving how we do the shit. You a mess, be the click, righteously maneuver quick. Rockin' steady like all the predecessors that used to rip. Scope opponents and focus on the open components. I know the slowness expose the boneless in only moments. The added bonus to instrumentals, the microphone is to write the dopeness and quote it just to excite the moment. Righteous owners, the conscious vibe that you like to notice. We type devoted and rockin' to hope you might promote it. You might have known us and seen the way others try to clone us. We fight for thrones and recite the flow. This is California, Sacramento, smack the dental. Battles never accidental. Tracks get in the accidental. Lay you back, relax and gentle. Feel the adrenaline rise. Look in my eyes, yo, we battling till somebody dies. MCs I euthanize. Who the fit is pugilist, running through the cruiser with. Chooses knowing who to pick, loving how we do this shit. You a mess, be the click, righteously maneuver quick. Rock steady like all the predecessors that used to rip. Who the fit is pugilist, running through the cruiser with. Chooses knowing who to pick, loving how we do this shit. You a mess, be the click, moving to the future tip. Rock steady like all the predecessors that used to rip.
Yo, I'm the fittest pugilist, desolate the crew you with. Take a track, crush it to bits like those who used to rip. Vocabulary specialist, on the mic I'm well equipped. I'm heavy as an elephant to trample your development. Aiming at your regiment, the consequences evident. Annihilate the present tense of any nigga hesitant. Common sense will tell you this. Crew is not the avarice, so fluent with the words that MCs don't wanna battle this. You limp wrist, counterfeits, claiming that you lyricists. Unfit to spar with the niggas with the iron fist. The catalyst know the grip, mics and lacerate. We delegate by demolishing all you featherweights.
Who the fit is pugilist, running through the cruiser with. Chooses knowing who to pick, loving how we do this shit. You a mess, be the click, moving to the future tip. Rockin' steady like all the predecessors that used to rip. Who the fit is pugilist, running through the cruiser with. Chooses knowing who to pick, loving how we do this shit. You a mess, be the click, righteously maneuver quick. Rockin' steady like all the predecessors that used to rip.
Yeah, I'm overshooting right there.
before and after. Oh,
Free
my
haircuts.
God.
Free hutch cuts.
Story of my life, if you will. This one's pretty mini.
Wait, stop. We'll help you in a second.
I got stuck on this shit, dude.
What happened, dude? Got your hand fucking stuck in the cookie jar.
Hold on. Oh. Fucking help, dude.
All the fucking paramedics, dude.
You gotta bring your head lower. Bring your head lower.
Welcome to the underground, please adjust your sets. Watch a mural emerge out of the words I sketch. From the city of sacrifice, I broadcast with the pen. Focus on the boundaries and peep the struggle within. There's mice and men, righteous and they're swimming in sin. Schemes for cash send some straight to the pen. Others struggling for things that you take for granted. Dreams of money got you sleep while they taking the plan. On smaller scales, we fighting over nickels and dimes. Thinking the only way out is the fame of the crime, the grit and the grime. Dealing still in the throwing of sign. They call it Killer California, cause they killing on mine. You can find that politics, making profit the rich. While in a city, education funds are stuck in a ditch. To some life's a bitch, and she stuck up with that. She won't give you a drink if your pockets ain't fat. The diplomats that duplicate ways of doing this now. Feeding us bits of welfare, hopes a communist down, a communist now. Walks and talks like me, labeled a revolutionary, cause I speak and be free. Dumb some don't get the way I'm breaking these chains. Even with your limbs free, the brain cell remains. Hold on, say that one more time, man. Cause even with your limbs free, the brain cell remains.
Together we can achieve more than you can believe. For what it's worth, open your mind, listen to me. Focus, this is a new world age prophecy. The next thing, show, glad to meet you. Hope I get to reach you. Preach the game to the young me. The scenes where you're easy, get to understand streets. Indeed, we see their days, these hard times, realizing they ain't the same without a strong mind. Y'all remain mind strong. When you in this thing for the long haul, the higher you get, the harder you might fall. Neglect tells it seem too tall. Mind in frames keep strong walls. True indeed, dare to dream, do things you would never believe. Open your third eye, try to get what you see. See what you get, your life you should never regret. Consequences, it's got you dripping in sweat. Take it from your life, like a shoestring. The boss, I think we passed the test. Nevertheless, I stay at it, politicking with little homies that can't manage. I know my role, y'all. At times it seems too tall, y'all. These California streets ain't small, y'all. Don't drop the ball, y'all. At times it seems too tall, y'all. These California streets ain't small, y'all. Please don't drop the ball,
There's
y'all.
no doubt we hold the torch and never let it burn out. Premier styles like a guru, others wondering how the killer Cal individuals move and teach. Promote awareness to the masses, subject matter is weak. You see they making it harder for real MCs to eat. Talking about fake crimes and busting nines in the street. I take time to make lines, turn it over new leaf. These great minds incline to hopes of reaching heat. Don't sleep, for real, we stacking rhymes galore. Those MCs glorify going horror, but what for? When show the shore, catches blind parole. Earning stripes and stars, no matter the cost. Addicted to floors, the moment they control the time to tip off. We spitting flame like Molotov, killing the soul. The moment they control the time to tip off. We spitting flame like Molotov, killing the soul.
Yo, cats is still gang banging and cane slanging. Highly intoxicated, calling it maintaining. No game training, leaving niggas incarcerated. Or worse yet, lungs deflated. My nickel plated. Young niggas hated by rich folks in white society. Offering jobs with no variety. Niggas die to be paid. Looking for a spot in the light. These unobtainable dreams got triggers hot in the night. Ignorant fights and black genocide is spontaneous. Reason for murder is miscellaneous. Ain't no explaining this. Fighting over streets we don't possess. The cracks, max, and plus tax. Add to the stress in the vest. Necessary when you're living in the city. Cops ride, no warning shots, no pity. Girls rubbing titties. For the stars, they get mine the most. And average Joes watch their videos of blow smoke. Living our life strictly on a day-to-day basis. Remembering meaningful faces, dodging cases. I'm trying to chase this paper flavor of tasteless. Pasting this racer, get wasted, basic.
They call it,
They call it,
they call it, they call it,
they call it,
they call it,
they call it,
they call it,
they call it, they call it, they call it, they call it Killer California, cause they kill it.
Constant consistency. Constant consistency. Constant consistence, resist with resistance. This instant stop. Then glide with the rhythm. You is or you ism. Secrete, complete with trucks and wheels. Duckus feels dramatic. Wicked without matic. It's tragic. 100% magic. Tricks are thrown down cliffs unknown, never to be cloned.
Yeah, dastardly sinking to the brimstock bottom. We bring it back to the surface, smoothed on the column. Purple trails feel the real dark when I'm stalling. Hope to motivate those people that be calling. Screaming in the black light background abyss. Waiting for that single moment so they can enlist. Apocalypse upon the wrist, you take the knife and split. Fake the bliss, kiss the light, fight for the consciousness.
Bring in inspiration to your brainstem. Keep it hot like Cajun, just let your brain swim straight through the rhythm in the state that we live in. Either make it or give it to your fate. Listen, of this forbidden fruit we must partake. Just rush the opposition, curve it just like tight. Like through a prism I envision myself doing it with precision. I won't defy my position. The trust I've been given. Just listen, listen, just listen.